Hi guys, so the AI Prime Lite has just arrived, the same as the AI Neuro 3. So let's go and do this review. Hey everyone, so we're back. My name is Riley from PR Reefs. Now we're actually going to talk about the AI Lite and the Neuro 3 pump. Now basically, I will be fair, I did buy these second hand. The reason being is I just couldn't kind of justify spending nearly £400 on a light and a wavemaker. But it could be a good way to save money for people, so by all means check out eBay, have a look, see what you can find. So I'm now going to open the AI Prime Lite. Now one thing that I did notice is with the AI Prime Lite, you don't get the mount with it. So you have to actually pay for this separately. And basically it's a case of, really, if you're spending £200 on a light, shouldn't it come with the stand? Hello trouble. Now personally I think that in itself would annoy me. So this came with the light, so yeah, do bear that in mind. If you go for an AI Prime Light, you're going to have to buy the mount separately. So I'm now getting everything out of the box. There's a lot of wires. Now one of the reasons why I wanted to try an AI Prime Light is to see if it's A, worth it, but also just to genuinely see if it actually does anything different with the corals, because obviously at the moment I've got a cheap light on there. That light costs £60, so yeah, nothing too expensive there. I'm just undoing this light stand here, so come back to me when it's all undone. Okay, so I've now got the stand out and having a look at it. I mean, it feels really solid, which compared to some of the cheaper lights, yeah, the bracket is quite flimsy. So yeah, and it's got a nice wire cable tidy system, so it might be interesting to see what goes on. I'm a little bit confused as to how this is going to fit, but we shall give it a go. So this light goes into the back of this stand, like that, and by the looks of it, it just twists on. Simple enough. The only problem is when you do that, the wire gets twisted around. A nice twisty cable going around there. Okay, that's on there quite tight now. Hang on. There you go. That's on there now, nice and secure. So let's put the cable in the clips. So that now goes down. Okay, so I'm assuming. Okay, so by the looks of it, the cable bit goes on the inside of it. Might have to see if we can change that round, but we will give it a go. Okay, so the good news is, because it's got a little hex key here, you can turn which way it faces, so it means that you can actually have it so the bracket goes on the outside, which is a lot easier. So I'm now going to take off the light from this tank and then go from there. So I'll come back to you once it's all on. Okay, so I've put the mount on and plugged it in, so I'm just going to connect the two wires. Now the good thing about this is that you can actually do whatever you want with the big tank, because it's got a large wire, which makes things a lot easier. There we go, now I've plugged it all in. So as you can see now, the light is now working. So far I'm not noticing a huge difference on the lighting. I think it kind of is about the same, really, isn't it? So
yeah, it's about the same.
But we shall see how things kind of progress. I will say I've added a second hammer coral to the tank that arrived this morning, which matches that one. That one's looking a lot more fluffy and happy. So let's get on with the wavemaker now. Let's see how this one comes out. Okay, so I'm now going to unbox the wavemaker. Okay, so you've got some little screws and some little cable ties there. What's in here? Oh, we've got a power adapter, that's always handy. Well, that's pretty cool. So this is a universal one, so you can switch out which plug you want, so that'll be good for different countries. And then you've got your wavemaker itself. Now what I'll do is connect the wires together. Okay, so you can move this all the way around to just where you want it and how it sits on the mount, which is kind of cool and handy. And then you've got the two magnets there with a nice bit of paper in between. Okay, so I'm going to connect all this in. Okay, so I'm now going to put the wavemaker on the tank. Now, because I've got these two little bits of rock structure coming outwards, I'm actually going to do it so the wavemaker is on the drop down box, so it'll hit the glass over here and bounce back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the magnets in, like so. And get the wavemaker. I'm going to connect, well, drape that round. And do it like that. Move that bit of rock there. To make sure it doesn't block the flow. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Okay, so the wavemaker is now in. It is now going. It's sending a load of stuff everywhere, so I'm now going to go and have a look on the app and hopefully dial it down a little bit. Brilliant. My phone. Okay guys, so I've managed to get everything uploaded and sorted out on the app. Now the app was a little bit tricky. I don't know if it's just because it was an Android trying to update things. The wavemaker connected, absolutely no problems. The AI Lite Prime, that took a long while to do the update, and then to try and get it to pair with my phone was a bit of a nightmare, but we got there in the end. I've had a bit of a play around on the settings, so this is what I've kind of settled out, because you can kind of see the glow on the corals. So you've got the nice green hammer there, the rose gold hammer over there. It's still a bit grumpy from when I've just added it. But yeah, you kind of can see the colours on the fish, so I'm hoping this will kind of work, but we shall see. We had a bit of an update from one of our coral guys. Unfortunately, some of the corals won't be turning up tomorrow as planned, so half the order is going to be missing, but we'll still do a coral unboxing, but with only half. It just means you get another coral unbox. So I look forward to speaking to you guys soon. Okay, so in conclusion, do I think AI equipment is worth it? Well, the spread and of the light, the app control part of it, yes, I do like on the AI light. Do I think it's £200 worth of lighting? Probably not. I do think you can probably find a cheaper light with the Wi-Fi settings. So you've got an app that would control it, and I think it would do just as good a job, especially considering that the mount you have to pay for separately. I definitely think it would have been better if they'd included the mount with it and just maybe perhaps bumped up the price a little bit, even if it's just a basic stand. With the wavemaker, do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I do think the AI wavemaker is definitely worth it. The flow rate that I'm getting from there is really, really good, and that's not even on maximum. So would I consider buying them at full price? The wavemaker I might consider actually paying at full price at £175. I would definitely consider buying that. The light though, I don't think I would. I think there are better value for money lights out there. I don't think it's special enough to justify the cost. But you know, people might have other opinions. I'm probably going to get a whole load of comments underneath this video, and please do comment what you guys think of the AI light. Do you think it's worth the money? Because it's always good to have a look and to hear what your reasonings why you feel it is worth that money. But thank you everyone for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. And in a couple of days time we will be releasing the unboxing of half of the corals. Now, unfortunately, one of the suppliers that I've gone to for corals, one of their tanks exploded, and unfortunately he's cut his hand. So basically we've got half the corals arriving tomorrow, which we'll be doing the unboxing for, and then we'll be doing another unboxing with the other corals when they turn up. So that means you get 2 unboxing videos. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification bell so that way you get notified when the new videos come out.